Hi Aries, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-October 2024 love reading. Thank you to those of you who liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridge and the gap spread. And the way it works is look at the past, present, future energies between you and naming of interest. Once we get through all that, we'll pull some more cards as well for some additional insight, and after the bridge and the gap, the name comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Romantic Tarot, and also keep in mind it's a general reading, so it could be affirmed, and the cards on the left is the energy, and the cards on the right is the other person's. If you feel that's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have Desire. So this is actually the equivalent of the Chariot in traditional tarot, which is Cancer energy. So to me, it says that you might have felt like you were really at home with this person. You just might have felt an instant sense of comfort and familiarity with this person. And due to that, it seemed like you really wanted to move the connection forward. All right, past energy on their side, we have the Eight of Cups. So this is Pisces energy here. And to me, the impression I get with this could just be saying that whereas we see a major arcana card on your side and just a regular card on their side, it feels more like, on the one hand, they might have saw some good qualities in you, but I feel like they were just more so not really sure of what they wanted. So whereas it looked like you were a lot more confident that, yes, I would like to move the connection forward with this person seemed more like they were just more open-ended and exploring their options. All right, present energy on your side, we have the Two of Staves. So this is actually an Aries energy here. So this could just be saying that now maybe you've come to that realization, right? That, I thought that I could move this connection forward with this person, but it doesn't seem like they see it the same way, right? So in the present moment, you could be at the very least thinking to yourself, okay, well, maybe I need to look elsewhere. Right, present energy on their side, we have the Three of Wands. So it very much looks like this person just more or less enjoys getting attention, right? Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I feel like that's ultimately where we're at right now. It doesn't seem like they have any interest in anything more serious. It just seems like they're exploring their options, enjoying attention, and not really in a position to move forward from there. All right, future energy on your side, we have the Five of Staves. So this is Leo energy here. So to me, this says that now you're going to take a much more nonchalant approach with this person, right? So, for example, if they were to come forward, I feel like, whereas before you might have been very careful around what you said, right, and maybe really tried to put your best foot forward, now I feel like you'll just be a lot more casual and dismissive with this person, and that could cause a little bit of conflict, but if we look at their facial expressions there, we see the two characters look like they're somewhat smiling, right? And only the one person looks serious. So I don't think it would be like a huge blow up or conflict or anything like that, but just more so that you'll just take the approach of, okay, well, clearly seems like this person is interested, so now you just take that pressure off of yourself to present yourself a certain way with them. All right, future energy on their side, we have the Seven of Swords. So this could be a bit of a moment of clarity for this person, where maybe they'll have that realization that they do tend to push others away, right, with their actions. So it could just be one of those things where ultimately they might be disappointed to see that, okay, Aries was giving me attention, as were other people, right? But now maybe, for example, if that attention stops coming their way, then they might have to look at themselves in the mirror and say, okay, that was I potentially pushing away good opportunities for the sake of ego, right? So they could just be in that moment of reflection there, trying to figure out what was taking place as far as all the energy goes. All right, bottom of the deck on your side, we have Love. So this is actually a major arcana card, energy for Gemini. So it does look like you genuinely did have attraction for this person, and you genuinely did want to move the connection forward. And maybe that's something that you have to be realistic with yourself about here too, right? Where, like I said, it looks like on the one hand you are trying to move away from the connection and come to the understanding that, okay, this person doesn't seem to have any desire to show up in a genuine way in the connection, but the same time, you can't just instantly shut off those feelings, right? So that could be what you're dealing with now. All right, bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Knight of Wands. So yeah, so this is the Sagittarius energy here, and this energy in general, this Knight of Wands energy, can present itself a lot more casual, right? Just seeking adventure, not really staying in one place for long. So this could just be where this person's at right now. So like I said, I see some major arcana cards on your side, which to me says that at the very least within the connection, it looks like you were hoping for something more than they were. So, maybe that's just what you're realizing now and trying to move forward. All right, so we'll see what the Oracle cards add to the mix. First, we'll see what we get from the Messages of Love Oracle card deck. I'm going to give this some shuffles, and if I get a jumper, I'll take it. But if not, we'll actually just put the deck down and cut the deck and pull a card that way. Alright, so I'll put the deck down. And like I said, what we'll do is we'll cut the deck, pull a card that way. And we'll take this one. Let me get this out of the way. And next we'll do the same thing with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. So again, I'll give this some shuffles, and if a jumper comes out, we'll take it. If not, we'll cut the deck, pull a card that way. Almost have one there. Alright, so I'll put this deck down now. And same thing, we'll just pull a card. So let me take this one. And we'll take a look at the Messages of Love card first. Alright, we have Fate. It says this is a destined partnership. So, interesting message there, right? Because when we say fate and it's destined, right? At least looking at your side, it looks like you would be open to the potential of embracing that and seeing it go the distance. Whereas for this person, in all honesty, as far as saying fated, it could just be one of those things where, like I said, maybe the connection with you and through others, right? And them realizing that if they ended up pushing those people away, it really could be more for their growth, unfortunately, versus the two of you, oh, you're going to be together happily ever after, right? It could just be one of those things where it's fated as far as there's a karmic lesson for them to learn from the situation and for you as well, right? So, but we'll see what the Wisdom of the Oracle adds to the mix. All right, we have To Be Fair. There's the artwork, and the number is 38. Definitely makes me think of Libra energy there, but we'll see what it says. All right, the relationship message says, can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as speaking, for understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is much to be learned, and you will learn it if you remain open and objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. The best kind of relationship is one in which there is mutual benefit, and each party feels heard, valued, and respected. Be fair to all. So yeah, to be fair, I will say, no pun intended, right? But it looks like you have been showing up in that way. At least in the past, it looks like you were trying to show up in that way. Whereas this person seemed to be more lacking as far as energy goes. But I will say, just reading that message, if we were to say if they were to try to come back and present themselves in a way to where they're trying to restore the balance, and if those feelings on your part really are genuine, then I feel like what it's saying there is to at least give them a shot, right, to do so. So, but again, like I said, I'm not 100% sure if I really see them coming forward in that way. But if they do, I feel like it's at least saying keep the door open in that regard. All right, so hopefully that resonated for you guys. We'll wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.